Hello everyone, I'm the champ, Torisho Tsimera Tupamang. This is the Impact Show. Welcome. We've reached the milestone. This is episode number 10. Thank you for being with us until this far. We promise that we will never ever disappoint you. Remember to find us on YouTube. Search Torisho Tsimera 6033. Please do not forget to strike to like. Do not forget to comment, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. Facebook, Torisho Tsimera. Instagram, Torisho Tsimera. TikTok, The Impact Show. We are also now on Spotify. Remember, on Spotify, you can tune in, listen to the episode whilst you are busy driving, cooking, or doing whatever that you want to do. You don't necessarily have to be glued to the screen. Search Torisho Tsimera on Spotify. This is episode number 10. Topic, the boy child. I'm with Miner. He deals with boys on a day-to-day basis, and that's what we are going to talk about. I will give him an opportunity to introduce himself.
No, thank you for welcoming me in your broadcast. And my name is Motsaathebe, as already said. I'm a teacher at KP Toto here in Kurumani. So today I'm honoring the invitation. Thank you for the invitation.
Mr. Motsaathebe, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Good.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you for honoring the Impact Show.
Sure thing. It's a good thing because your invitation actually sparked something interesting that I encounter
nice.
daily.
No, that's the play.
Wonderful.
That's the play.
Yes.
We are impacting lives, we are touching lives.
That's the aim.
Yeah. No, thank you for that, sir. And we don't take your sacrifices to be here lightly.
Yeah. No.
You know, it's a privilege. And we know sometimes on weekends you have to go to work. And
That's a busy week.
There's seemed to be a lot of extra classes lately in school. When during our times there were not so much. What changed?
The problem now with nowadays is that learners seem not to take education seriously. They take it casually. They approach it with a raw mindset. So they don't seem to invest more in reading, in studying. So we are trying to motivate and encourage them. We are trying to arouse that reading culture so that learners can have that spark or have the idea of the importance of studying and reading. Hence, you see these extra classes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's understandable. You are talking the boy child today.
Yes.
Yeah, you are dealing with them. They are a headache. I can only imagine. You are dealing with them on a day-to-day basis. Let's start here. Maybe I should give a background a little bit. There's been a lot of, when you look at dropouts, it's more boys. Nyaupe, it's more boys. Street kids, boys. Suicide, boys. Prison, boys. So it's a concern. So I think we that's why we want to talk about the boy child. In your experience or in your observation, how is the behavior of our boys at school?
These boys, they have a mixed behavior.
Okay, that's interesting.
Since as well we have different characters, personalities.
That's true.
So these boys, some are talented. There's creativity. Some are funny. Some, we have all those sort of characters. However, many have one thing in common. They lack discipline. They are not disciplined at all. They lack discipline, and then this is, I believe it is based on the background. The background from home, the environment, the society. So they tend to develop this kind of positive and negative behavior. It is impacted by, the impact is actually, home is where the boy child starts to learn everything. So they derive information from home, from the street as well. But at work, actually at school, we have the mixed one. Some are funny, they show talent, some are creative, energetic, proactive, and so forth.
But the main common factor between them is the issue of discipline.
They lack discipline.
At school.
They lack direction.
No.
They lack directions.
How does that make you feel?
it's a huge concern, and to a point whereby, if I may point this out, this is my final year with Rhodes University.
Okay.
And I've embarked on this mini research.
Okay.
It's socio-economic factors affecting the education of our young boys and girls.
Yes.
So the case study is more on exploitation.
Okay.
So how are they exploited in the street? This thing does not treat me well. This has been said. And then just 2023, I arrived here 2021 in Kuruman.
Okay.
2023, I had already gathered more information about these boys.
Yeah.
So the pain caused me to write a book called Good Child, Bad Manners.
Okay.
Now the book will be launched somewhere around December, if not early next year.
Okay.
So
We're looking forward to the books.
yes,
Yeah, looking forward
yes.
to the books.
Right now I'm still busy with the editors.
Yes,
They're still
yes,
busy
yes.
with it. It's a huge concern. It saddens me to see how these young ones, from early age, they've already developed wrong characters. It saddens me to see them already having wrong directions. Seeing them destroying their own personality, losing dignity because they want to fit in. And by fitting in, I mean they will be joining gangs.
Yeah.
They will grow a tendency to glorify violence, glorify substance abuse, sexual immorality or sexual irresponsibility. These learners, they pain me because they every day, almost every day we have cases.
At school.
Substance abuse, yes. Substance abuse. Even now, it became worse where now it's their habit.
Yeah.
One can go to class without having a puff or something.
Yeah.
One can be around the schoolyard without having the substance with him.
But how do they get into school with those things?
You know, it's sad, sir, because now the government, I do not want to be, I don't want to be otherwise, but honestly, the rules now, the laws, it's favoring these learners. You search them, you touch them, you are wrong. You invade their privacy.
Yes.
You have to talk to them. You cannot.
That's the only thing you can do.
That's how far you can go. And then if one is having a knife, is having a substance abuse, having a gun, how would you know? Now, especially now in our schools, we don't have the guards, the security personnel. We don't have those who stand on the gates to say, no, you're not going to enter here without us ensuring that you are safe to enter.
To enter, yeah.
But now they do as they please.
Because the law protects them.
The law protects them, and you can't do anything about that as a teacher. Hence, many cases you find that teachers have been assaulted by learners.
And there's nothing, they cannot retaliate, they cannot protect themselves.
The moment you protect yourself, you are wrong. So, as teachers, we live in fear. We live in fear. So, because we are trying to survive, we are also trying to protect ourselves.
Take me through the ill discipline now in the classroom. How do you discipline a child who's out of order, especially intentionally so disrespecting in front of other learners? How do you deal with that?
You know, sir, it's said that, it depends on how the learner, your first approach. Like they normally say, the first cut is the deepest. So the first time a learner sees you, they already mark you.
Okay.
They mark you already. Mr Motsaathebe.
Very soft and what.
So once they develop a disrespect for you, there's nothing you can do about it. Except try to talk to the learner, call the meeting, parents meeting, take the learner through this process, SGB, disciplinary office, SMT, and so forth. Talking to a learner is the only thing
that you can do.
Is the only thing. I'm not saying that there should be something else again.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand.
But saying to Elena, you know what? Because you have disrespected me, come stand on the corner. It's wrong. You are not supposed to do that.
So boys are the ones that exploit that the most, that space the most.
Yeah, boys are the ones who often are found doing such. Found in such situations. However, I don't want to sound like these boys, they are all bad.
Of course.
This thing said, these boys, they are reacting.
Okay.
They are reacting. This is a reaction. It's not how they were born. It's not how they were raised.
Yeah.
It's not the teaching from parents. It's a reaction.
From what?
From experience.
Okay.
From not being seen. From not being heard. So, a boy child, the moment he wants to be seen or to be heard,
he's going to start doing some funny things.
he wants to now want to impress the peers. Now he wants to show, he will now glorify violence, like I said, so that he could fit in, so that he could blend in within the peers or the groups. Hence now they start joining gangs. Hence now they start normalizing, disrespecting a girl child.
When you see boys maybe at the toilet, whether during class hours or during break, do they hide when they are smoking? Let's say it's cigarette, they are smoking. Do they hide? And if you catch them, if you see them, how do they react?
My personal experience is that as these boys, they still do respect me.
Okay.
Yes, they still see me as their parent, their elder.
Yes.
Most of the time they do respect me, even though few of them, they want to toughen up and
they will take chances.
Yes.
Yeah.
I normally talk to them. They actually, to get straight to your point, most of them they do hide.
Okay.
But what I've learned is that they select. They are selective.
Oh, they are very selective.
They are selective. If it's another teacher, for instance, my colleague, they say,
the way the teachers.
They don't. They won't even won't bother. They won't even bother. But for me, they always try to hide themselves.
Yeah.
Like for instance, it's not a boy child though, but it's a girl. Yesterday when I was passing by the road from town, and later on in the evenings, there were two girls. Went to and they were. What saddens me is that they were in uniform. It seems like they were holding alcohol.
Yeah.
They went to the alcohol place. I wonder how did they get in? How did they get the alcohol?
With the uniform.
But they were having a
alcohol.
Plastic bag showing that there's alcohol. They were also holding cans of alcohol. Now, the moment they saw me, they realized it's me, they turned their face away. They were hiding. Well, I felt, they're still innocent, they're still kids, and there's still respect. Such behavior needs to be dealt with.
And I need to ask you this question, Mr. I need to ask you this question. Let's say post-apartheid era, early after 1994.
Yes.
There was almost no substance abuse in school. There was almost this behavior that we see. It was almost completely not there. And now with the new laws and the new government and whatever, it has given birth, in my view, to this misbehavior and all those kind of things. Do you think, in your own view, do you think corporal punishment should be applied so to instill discipline in our learners, or something, some form of discipline that perhaps it's
well, I hear you say. By saying corporal punishment, you need to be specific, because now it's described in many ways.
Sure.
You try to give a boy or a learner in general an exercise, or just, let's not even talk about exercising, squatting or just standing up.
Yeah.
as a punishment.
Yeah.
They deem it as a corporal punishment.
Okay.
Now, it's not allowed. But in my own view, such punishment, they should be established again. They should be brought back.
Yeah.
Because they help to emphasize the you emphasize your point. Talking to someone, don't do that. And by now making it not verbal, non-verbal, with action, now you are trying to emphasize, you are showing that, I mean this now, this is your outcome for doing what is not allowed. So I believe, in my own view, that no, man, we should bring it back. We should have such punishments, not to say punishment that are harsh in a way that will end up hurting a child. Or demoralizing a child, or making the child fear school. Like during those past time, I would hear uncles and brothers, grandfathers, it's a school because Mr Motsaathebe numbers. So like they feared the whole
they'll be beaten, if you're hot in the head, and not like that, but something
that is light. But it's firm.
But it will also be, so there will also has to be an element of discipline from home and from the community.
With that being said, the community at home, I normally have meetings with most of the parents. I encountered this. It's pity that this boy is no longer part of KP Toto. Seems like he resigned this year. This boy, he wanted to fight me.
Literally?
Physically, sir.
Physically, yes.
He even was insulting me, calling me names. This boy, he was talking to me as if I was that model, science model, describing every part of my body.
Jesus Christ, calling it out in the classroom.
Everything, sir. From head to toe. Outside.
Yeah, but everybody in the public.
The classrooms were out. It was during the first period after break, where now learners, most of us
still moving, movement outside,
still a movement.
Jesus Christ.
That boy, I tried to reprimand him. Like I said, because of, I got carried out. I approached the boy. I said, this boy, he was even ready.
Yeah, you can see he's boiling. Yeah.
That boy was ready. And then, likely that, I'm still having that integrity at school. One of the boys who was my RCL, I've taught the boy from grade 8. He came rushing to me and he held him. Many of them, they came and said, boy, don't do that. Because of the respect, the teaching, the motivation, the time that I give this boy to teach him. Even that, the same boy, the parents' meeting was called. Every teacher was complaining about the boy. The boy wasn't copying in class. Even if you get to check his books, you would find no classwork, no notes. He couldn't even write properly. He couldn't speak.
Which grade?
10. Couldn't speak. Not speaking like he was a mute, but what I'm saying that he couldn't partake in class.
And express himself properly.
Express himself, his thoughts, ideas, and so forth. During the parents' meeting, what happened is this. The mother was there. I saw her. Mom, she's an elderly woman. And the first question I asked, Ma, where is the father? Where is the father? She said that the father is no more. Something like the father is not around. Whether he's passed on, or I don't know whether it's just the father is just someone.
He's not
present. Part of the society, but those fathers who are just there in the society dealing with their own demons as well. So the mother was crying, and I said, "Where are the uncles?" Because this boy needs a male figure
in his life.
He needs a male figure. And every complaint about this boy was bad. And I took it upon myself to sit the boy down. I said, my boy, I told him even before the mothers and the other teachers, I said, my boy, I absorbed you from your wrongs. I've forgiven you. So even after what you have done, I did not treat you otherwise. I treated you like a learner. You are young.
Yeah.
You still need to develop. You lack direction. You're energetic. You're adventurous. You want to explore. You want to have life. But the problem, you lack discipline. You lack direction. So my boy, relax. Talk to me whenever you feel like there's something you need to talk. And I made it upon myself that I approach the boy each time he feels shy to talk. And whatever he shared with me, it was so sad. It was painful. Because even right now, he's still on drugs.
Because of his life story, the experiences that he encountered.
How the relationship is not tied at home with the sisters. How even the sisters as well, they are just living their own normal life.
So the dysfunctionality of families also affects.
It creates something that we as the society will have to deal with it. And the society itself, they don't know how to deal with it. Hence, when they come up across these misbehaving kids, what they do, they do what they call mob justice, and it does not solve anything. It worsens
the situation.
We need therapists. We need counselors. We need people who would sit down, give these boys emotional support. We need people who would. We need those rehabilitation centers.
Yeah.
People who will deal with this behavior. I've experienced quite a lot. I could write a book about what I've experienced.
You've written a book and we are waiting for it.
So, it's more. There's more.
Yeah. Let's switch to the good things, at least for now. What are some of you mentioned their talent and energetic. Yeah. What are some of the good things or some of the things that fascinates you about these boys, though, but which are good?
I'm still standing on the energy.
Yeah. A lot of energy.
They're energetic.
Yeah.
They want to explore. They're adventurous.
So it's just misdirected.
They're creative. Yeah, they're creative. Talented. See them when they play soccer. See them when they say, I know how to rap. You won't hear the words properly. The lyrics will be skewed because of English. They love English, but
it's still rough.
It's still rough.
Yeah.
You say, okay. You will sense a talent. You would see it. Even that visionary eye. You would see the talent. The problem is that there's no support. There's no a place where this boy would go. The behavior of these boys is a cry for help.
Okay.
It's a cry for help.
All this ill discipline, all this misbehavior, it's a cry for help.
But people see it as something that is instilled by parents.
Okay.
And this thing, it is not really instilled in a sense that as a parent, I wanted my child to behave in this manner.
Yes.
It's an experience in the streets. My good friend, the good thing about these kids is that most of them, they have parents who are there in their lives.
Okay.
That's what I've realized.
Most of them.
Most of them.
Yes.
And they do care.
The parents do care.
A lot. These boys, they have proper, like for instance, they have proper uniform. The only thing that misleads them is when they reach the streets.
That's where the trouble comes.
When they get to the streets now,
problem starts.
They were never taught how the street works. They have to teach themselves how to survive in the streets.
So the streets absorbs them.
The streets now takes over more than how at home it is. Now, when they get into the streets, they found the gangsters. These boys, they live in fear. They live in fear. They want to survive. They are always, when they leave the yard and enters the street, their defensive mode has to be switched on immediately.
Because anything can happen.
Anything can happen. There's this boy, funny that I call him Screw.
Okay.
The reason I call him Screw is because he used to go with screwdrivers to school. I sat the boy down.
Yeah.
What's happening, my boy? He said, Miner, whenever I'm in the street, I have to watch my back. I don't go free. There's another point in time where I saw these two boys having big knives, bread knives and so forth, taking phones.
Evan.
It was on near that pavement, that green shop in Bataros. That one. I stopped, I turned my car and I said, boys,
What's happening here?
what's wrong? Put the phone down. They put the phone down and I gave it to the letters. I called those boys. What's happening, boys? Who are those people? They start explaining. The group, it's like they are groups. They don't want to see each other.
The gangs, yeah.
They want to come across each other. It's like there's a negative, they repel each other.
So it's one group of gang must be the highest, the most respected, the most
They are
powerful.
fighting for superiority in a wrong way.
How is the attitude of boys towards education as compared to the attitude of girls?
I would say most girls, they are disciplined, they take their studies seriously, and they lean more into, how do I put this? They lean more into, I don't want to say dreams, but it's like with girls there's hope. However, it's not all of them.
Okay.
I would say, comparing when we rate.
The ratio.
With girls it's better. Now it's better even though there are some baddies. Comparing to boys, whom, like I said already, they take school education casually. I once said to them, boys, if here in this school, my workplace, you are giving a chance to decide whether you want to continue coming to school or drop out.
What will you do?
Out of 100% of the boys, you will be left with 40 or 30% who still wants to come to school.
Those who don't want to come, what are their reasons? Did you give them a chance for them to give their reasons? Or they just don't see the value?
The only answer they gave me when I asked them, why are you here? They say it's to study.
That's it.
You are here to study. They say it even in their language for you to be clear enough. Self-study. I said, okay. What have you learned so far?
You can't answer.
Silence. I said, that's the reason why I say, if you are given a chance to drop out, you will drop out. Get boys, you are energetic, you have dreams, you have hope. Problem is that there's no discipline, there's no direction, there's no one, an elder person in the society who would sit you down, that whatever you are copying from outside, you deem it as the right thing to do. You think being a man, it's when now you glorify substance abuse, it's when now you glorify sexual irresponsibility, it's when now you lack discipline, it's when now you have pride. It means now you're a man. You're a man.
Let's touch on girls a little bit.
Yes.
With regard to girls, we know there's teenage pregnancy. Girls do fall pregnant. Those who fall pregnant, is it those that are misbehaving, or is it those who just decent girls who are focused? As in your own observation.
I will create an alter ego, a certain character.
Okay.
I'll call the character Motsaathebe.
Okay, sure.
To answer your question, the most of the girls who are exploited are the good ones. Are the the shy ones.
Okay.
Are the ones that seem to be living with parents at home, that received guidance and obeys guidance.
That's interesting.
They are the ones that are exploited most. This guy, Mr Motsaathebe, what he does, he approached this young girl in a sense that I want to groom you. I want to help you get better.
So they are not exploited by their peers. Or in most cases, they are being exploited by the guys who are old, who are not in high school. Oh, okay.
I was once that. It's just that it's pity. It was the guy. I don't know the guy.
Okay.
But I'm sure if one day I come across the guy, I will expose him. But I'm not sure if I've ever will come across him with him again, because we were in a place called Morocco. Chilling there. It was December time.
It's busy. Yeah.
You just meet everyone. That guy boldly said, "Mana, kijela mayana 12 years."
Just like that.
Just like that.
Means I want to put it in
slept
record.
with a 12-year-old child.
Had sex with a 12-year-old child.
These things are, we're afraid to talk about these things, especially in places like this, because you end up have to answer for things that you don't know.
No, now because you are the one with the information.
Yeah. So let's go. We are creating a case. We are going to look for that guy.
Yeah.
But that guy, I have to tell him. I have to put him in his place. I said, "Bruh, how old are you?"
Oh,
the guy was even older than me, 36 years. What I did is like, fuck off. Check. And I took my alcohol and I left. And I returned again.
He didn't show any remorse, the guy. Nothing.
He was bold enough. I said, "Boy."
Is he a teacher or is he just the guy in the street?
I don't know who he is.
Okay.
I said, "Boy, come here." "Hey man, I'm boy." Gary, that's who you are. You're just a boy. You're not man enough. Are you proud of what you have done? Do you have a girl child? Or do you wish to be a father one day?
Jesus Christ.
Are you an uncle? Do you have a niece?
Probably the same age as the girl. Probably the same age as the girl.
Remind this other thing. That's Sunday again. I was driving to Morocco. I was with my friend Sunday. This past Sunday.
Okay.
I was going home. We gave from Hanyesa to Morocco. We gave a lift to this young girl. It seems like she slept in Hanyesa. She was partying and so forth.
She's going back home now.
Yeah. She's 20. She's 22.
Okay.
22. Yes, 22. You know what she said? We were just talking. I was just asking a question like, I like gathering information when I communicate this. Girl, why aren't you not at school? She said, "I'm old. Girl, at this my age. Girl, how old are you?" And I guessed, why don't I not? How old do you think I am? I said 22. I said, and I was correct by the time. He said, "I'm 30. Oh, okay, nice. So you finished school?" "No, I dropped out." "What's the problem?" "Do you have a child?" He said, "Yes." He said, "My child is 8 years old." And I said, "Okay, fine. When was the child born?" Blah, blah, blah. She gave me the date.
Doing the calculations.
"When did you finish your matric?" She gave me the wrong date. I calculated that. It took me back to 22 years. I said, "Daddy, what happened? Because it seems like you gave birth when you were 16.
Yes.
Or 14, somewhere there." She told me, "I slept with Madala." You know, Madala is an older person.
Of course.
When I was 10 years.
Was she aware of that, what she's doing? Or?
It seems like she was aware.
Yeah. She got the money.
Getting back to the question, the exploitation is not only about money in most cases. In most cases. It's a lack of discipline from home. But again, there's a discipline at home, but again, they don't teach them how the street works. Because the child has your daughter would have experienced you, the love and everything, how it's supposed to be. Myself, I'm going to come with the same approach, and she will take it with the same love at home, as the same as the one she received at home.
So they've been taken advantage of.
When she comes to me, she sees me as a brother.
Yeah.
And what do? Now I come up with my own teachings, my side teachings, so that I can develop a woman for myself.
Yes.
In a sense that this is my brother, and that's how the community will perceive us. They are too close.
Yeah, mentoring and what?
Mentoring the child.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. Has there been cases of sex
offenders?
No. Sexual activities in school, like during school hours, in uniform, in toilets or somewhere. Does it happen?
It happens in many schools. Not only.
It happens in many schools.
Many schools.
These kids, how do they reach that point of having sex at school? Like, what's happening?
Let me put it in a simple form.
Yeah.
These kids, when they reach the streets, they are now developing another character and personality.
Okay.
In the streets, that's where now everything starts to, to open up for them. They do as they please.
Yeah.
Now, for them to reach that point, these young boys, remember also these young boys, they glorify what? Sexual irresponsibility.
Yes.
So these young girls, they are starting to also remember also the impact of technology, media.
Yeah.
These girls now, they have access to pornography.
The girls and the boys, of course.
Both of genders. They have access to pornography. They have access to many sensitive programs.
So it triggers their curiosity to explore.
They want to explore. They want to know better. Same as smoking. You know that a girl child or a boy child could learn something from the internet, not really from the streets. Because
and their smartphones,
they are glued to their screen, their phones. So the phones also teach them a lot. Now there are no longer filters in the phone. I remember back in the days when we were using those E250s, Motorola V360.
And they eat that time.
Yeah. You wouldn't just Google and say something that I experienced before. Not to say that this one, I even learners, I normally tell them that I used to be a porn addict. I used to be a porn addict.
You can say that to your learners straight.
I would when I motivate them, I say, boys, I know I went the same path. So I know that the only thing that will set you free is the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you the truth about my life. I'm not gonna tell you about somebody else.
Yeah.
Even my own mother nearly lose her work because of my misbehavior.
Because of your misbehavior.
And that time I was still holy.
You were still what?
Holy.
Oh, okay.
We say,
I understand. Yeah.
I was still holy by that time.
Yeah.
Never had a girl before. But I got exposed to porn because at my mother's work, they were giving internet. She was giving smartphones. She was giving laptops.
Free access and
I had free access to those things.
Yes,
and I would stay the whole night watching porn. Only porn.
And definitely our kids are into that.
Now it's worse.
It's worse.
Because now it's like the teachings of today is just for the sake of teaching, not for the sake of understanding. These learners, when they have been taught something, like for instance, you see, I'm talking about how I used to be. Some, they take it as entertainment.
They just laugh, hey, what. They don't learn from it.
Yeah. So it's not for the sake of understanding. Most of them, that's why they take teachings and education casually. You see? So the thing that makes them to be sexually active or indulge in sex is because of the media, my peers, our peers,
taking advantage,
sex offenders,
who
now see these kids as women. They start to treat them young. These young boys who are not being taught by their uncles, who lacks father figures or a man figure in their lives, because they do as the streets tells them to do. Hence, we always normally in the streets. There's this point where I once experienced. A boy once told me, "No, minere, nothing once told me, it's sorry, so to prove that I'm a man." And I wanted to prove a point where yes, I'm a man.
I'm a man.
See, these boys when they go to school, they no longer. I said before that they have proper uniform, but when they get to the street, they take off the uniform. They put on the strachens, they are Nike socks, hats, and so forth.
They must be,
they must look cool to the streets. When they leave home, they live as kids, disciplined kids. But when they enter the street,
there's something else.
There's somebody.
I want to go to another topic, but I need to ask you this: as a male teacher who is exposed to the girl child, where you have ample opportunities to take advantage of them, to exploit them sexually, and some they dress. You can see videos on TikTok. They are dressing tight skirts and in a revealing way, whatever. We don't want to blame them for that. What can you say to other sexual offenders who look at these girls in those eyes and eventually exploit them? Because you are in that position. You have managed to be disciplined. You have managed to see them as little children, irrespective of the excuses that other offenders make. The other offenders, they will say, no, when I the extra class, they say, no, no, she was seducing me, whatever. You face the same thing that they claim made them do it, but yet you don't do it. What can you say to the sex offenders?
What I can say to these people is that they must understand that these kids, they will one day meet their relatives. And these kids, they will one day grow up to be bitter, as a bitter people. These kids, they will one day want to revenge. Even though they won't be aware of such behavior by then. But this thing of spiritual attacks, it's real. Because when you are spiritually attacked, you act like a mad person. You don't see what you are doing. Even though we can define it for it. This person is not himself or herself. What I'm trying to say is this. What I will be doing to this child today, it will shape her future differently tomorrow.
Yes.
Because this child has to become somebody's wife, has to become somebody's sister,
somebody's mother,
and mother.
Yes.
She's a part of the community that we want to see it flourishing positively. But at this moment, you're impacting it negatively.
Impact.
But you expect a positive result. What kind of a child do you want this child to grow to be as a sex offender? Child molester.
Because in all honesty, as much as they can try to act like they are grown-ups, they know what they are doing, they don't. They are still very...
As I say, when they are spiritually condemned.
Yeah.
They don't see what they are doing because they've been programmed what is the right thing. They've been programmed for it. Love, it doesn't matter with age. Love, it's when I give my body to the guy.
That's love.
Love, it's when the guy says this and I do this without questioning it. Love is when I give my life to the boy and he do as he please with it.
When we were in high school, there was an extreme pressure, peer pressure. I don't know how, but we were able to tell who is a virgin and who is not a virgin. I don't know how, but we were able to do that.
Because the energy speaks.
The energy speaks, yes, that's true. That's true. And there was an enormous amount of pressure for those who were not virgins at that time to break their virginity as boys. Who will joke, who will say all the nasty things towards you. And people went to extreme lengths, and they have to prove. They have to bring.
It's a sensitive issue.
Yeah, they have to bring evidence. What can you say to the boys who they will know that Minero was in the podcast and want to watch Minero's show and what they are under pressure?
What I can say to my boys is this: my boys, in this life, I know generations to generations, things changes.
Yes.
Things are getting out of control. Some are in control. But like I've already said, pride, it's one of the things that kills most of dreams. Pride is one of the things that mislead. Yes, pride it's necessary somewhere. But if it comes with lack of accountability, most of our young boys, they lack accountability. They can't account for their actions.
Yeah.
Substance abuse does not heal, but it deepens the pain. It makes things worse. Boys nowadays, they feel like the pressure from home or the pressure at home, it can be solved by indulging in substance abuse.
Okay.
So my message to them is this: it is not late to seek help, because being smart takes discipline, and discipline without pure action, consistency, it's nothing. We can motivate you, encourage you, but if you lack discipline,
It's a problem.
you can even seek help. If we help you and you lack discipline,
You're going to go back.
it's pointless.
Let's talk bullying at school. Is it there? How deep is it? What are some scary things that you have seen happening?
Bullying is everywhere.
And it's boys bullying boys.
Now we've talked of apartheid. We spoke of back in our days. Bullying's been everywhere.
Yeah.
And this one is a very sensitive or a concerning crisis, because of our boys have been taught that they have been taught to hide pain.
Oh, okay.
And to man up.
Taught by who?
Society.
That's interesting.
Our boys who have been told, or they always, there's this say, boys are boys, or boys will always be boys.
Boys, yeah. Boys will always be boys.
Who said that? The society.
Yeah.
It sounds as if they've given up
on boys.
It sounds as if boys are deemed baddies all the time. Boys will always be boys. Now, bullying, it's one common thing in such schools and the streets. Boys being bullied also, it affects their character. Okay. That's where now we are talking of, now they want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to be respected, they demand respect.
Let me interject a little bit. Take me through the body language and the overall behavior of a child that's been bullied, like the signs. How do you diagnose, maybe to help the parents, how do you diagnose that, no mama, because of sign 1, 2, 3, it could be that my boy is being bullied?
One of the things that I'm aware of, it's fear and shyness. You'll find that the child, in most cases, that boy, or especially boys, even girls actually, they have a lot of fear. Around other kids.
Yeah.
They are not free. You'll see kids will making jokes, laughing.
They are just
pulling each other's legs, but that one would be like
justice.
And you think, no, it's just the character of that person, isn't it?
It's not.
What do you call those people?
Introverts.
Introverts. Thank you. I was looking for the words. For the word. Now you will say, now it's an introvert. This person doesn't talk much. I want to find out the person has bottled so many things, and the moment it kicks out,
sure,
you will see now disruption. you'll see now bad character, all those negative things.
Just
Now the boy, like if I may do one example about me. I was bullied from a young age.
serious.
I was bullied to the point whereby when I reached grade 8, 9, I told myself no one will ever bully me. I started now becoming
Aggressive.
aggressive. Aggression was part of my life. I told myself, no, I will never allow a boy to embarrass me without a fight. To a point where when I reached grade 11, let me just quote only 2 grades, grade 7 and grade 12, grade 11 and 12. In grade 7, we were 6 in class, 5 boys were all against me. My last day after the examination, they all fought me, ganged up on me. Because of the
whole class consisted of only 6 boys.
Only 6 boys, 11 girls in grade 7.
Okay.
The whole 5 boys, they fought me. The reason, you know what? Those boys used to have that kind of life. They want to be seen. They would come with alcohol and school.
Be cool and
so forth. I wasn't part of them. And I would always pimp them. I would always tell one of my favorite teachers, Mr. Paul,
this is what is happening. Yeah.
And then he would always, but during that time there was corporal punishment.
Oh yeah.
Now, after receiving the punishment, I'll have to pay for such.
Yeah. Because it's you.
I'm the one who pimped them.
Yeah.
So and that thing created a monster in me. I grew up bitter. Horror man. Why seems like doing the right thing is wrong? I need to fit in. I started doing the wrong things. When I arrived here in Grumman 2021, I was smoking dacha. I was smoking cigarette. I dropped those things. How did I get there? I started doing those things in university, remembering where I come from, because I wanted to seem cool. I wanted to get girls because I would see university boys will be sitting there smoking dacha with nice girls
and the chillers. It's nice.
Drinking alcohol.
This is the way. Imagine now wanting to fit in at varsity level. How much more for a boy who is at high school?
During my grade 11, they chose me as an RCL. It was in my new school.
Okay.
Now they chose me as an RCL. I just arrived. And I arrived late.
RCL, it's
the one
representing the class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I just arrived. I'm new there. I know anyone. I just got into the class and then sit down. It was weeks after school was opened. The school reopened. They said, that's our RCL. I said,
just like that.
Okay. And then they expected to bully me.
Yeah.
They did not know that already in me there was another person.
There's a beast there.
Who comes from
that is
bully. Who was groomed by bullies.
Yes.
Now, the hunks one, the dacha smokers, they were playing cards and they were playing dice at the toilet and in class when there's no teacher. I was a smiley person. I wasn't talking too much. And that time when the teacher asked me, I would just tell it as it is.
Straight.
Up until grade 12. And there's this guy called, they will confirm it, I'll just mention his name. It's called Tato Muzumi. We used to call him Titos.
Titos, okay.
That boy is in Teras. I always see him in Facebook when I surface the Facebook. He came to me and said, Vanessa don't like you. How am I like you, bro? How do you like you, boy? How? He called all the boys who were playing the dice, gambling at school. I lost the count when he reached 15.
Jesus.
He said, you see, Ari, we are planning to wait for you at the gate. And remember, that is a boarding school. When everything is done, it's finished, we have to leave with our bags to the residence. If the mother couldn't come and collect us, we go for the taxis. And we do it. And by the time I've arranged with my friend, I will go, I'll remain, but now I'll come later. I just want to go around the village and
explore
in Mr Motsaathebe. Only to find out what what was God's grace that I did not meet those boys.
They were waiting for you.
He said, "We were waiting for you. We were going to make sure when you get home, you'll always remember whatever we did to you.
You don't forget.
Like it was a gift for a lifetime."
Take us through now the mind and the behavior of a bully, of a bully. English.
Sometimes
a bullying child, so that the parents they can pick up. My child.
The mind of a bully is normally consists so many mixed emotions, fear and unheard voices, and pain from home, pain from the street.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or most of the time, in most cases, the one to become a bullier has to experience pain.
Does he necessarily physically have to be a big boy?
No. A
loud?
bullier can be a smaller young boy.
Just ordinary physique.
Ordinary physique. You know how? You know what I've experienced with this person. Him realizing what if his physique is small and cannot intimidate the bigger one. He joins the gangs.
So he moves through the game. The power is in numbers. He moves through the game.
Now he started. You will see also by the character will start to change. How he talks.
How he walks, influence of the game.
How he walks. How he wears.
Especially the walk.
Yeah, the attire. There's this thing they would call strachel.
This. Yeah, the one. It's one. If you don't have it,
they will
then
murder each other for those things.
Just imagine.
Just last month, we also there's a learner in one of the schools.
I heard they are stabbed to death.
Last year they fought for that. In my own class, there's a boy who was stabbed for that. In my other class, there's a boy who was stabbed for that. In another class, I met the boy now he left the school.
Stabbed during school hours.
No,
out there when they are fighting.
Others they are out there. Yeah. Others is during weekends. Others.
Yeah. You hear on Monday that there's a child who's what. Take me here, coming to this behavior of boys in ill discipline. Is there any effort from teachers collectively to help the kids, or there's no motivation at all? Just feel like, you know what, this thing will just continue and continue.
Just to be specific, just to focus on my workplace. A lot has been done. There's no government support, department support.
Yeah.
They will be talking of workshops. Now, if the child does this, do that, there's no proper intervention.
To try and remedy the situation.
Let me just do an example of how a habit is. Let's say, actually it's not even a habit. How unsatisfied desire is.
Okay.
You used to desire good things as a child. And your parent passed on. Your father was a manager in the mine or somewhere making big bucks. Your mother was a principal for a very long time. They have insurance, they leave you millions. Your uncles approaches you, your elders, maybe your mother's been teaching you the same thing, or your sisters, whoever. Say, man, please, this money is yours. You are 22 years. But now, please be careful, be responsible.
Yeah.
That child, already you are talking to him, already in him. It's already also his own meeting.
Yeah, in his head there's a lot.
Yeah, 1 million. I Why don't you busy don't do this, do that. But in him, there's a meteor. They call Nike tick.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, it's a trending brand now with these learners.
I
the moment trust me, iPhone, Nike,
exactly the opposite
to what you've been talking. You know why? It wasn't instilled. Just because you are talking doesn't mean I'm listening, and just because I'm listening doesn't mean it's in. I'm grasping. I'm digesting it. It needs thorough follow-ups so that up until we see the behavior change. Same as when they get to the street, it doesn't happen immediately. They are talked to. They have fear. As innocent kids, it takes follow-ups. Those boys, they impact them slowly, until the behaviors completely change.
At the rate at which our boys are going in terms of ill-disciplined behavior, when you project the future, are we going to have fathers? Are we going to have uncles? Are we going to have grandfathers?
We are going to have such people. Remember, that is just the title based on how the family tree goes. But what kind of uncles are we talking of? What kind of fathers are we talking of? What kind of brothers? I normally say that to them. I asked my class, boys, if you check yourself right now, your own personality and your own character, it is given to the whole society in Kuruman. Do you think Kuruman, what kind of place Kuruman will be?
That's a good question. Yeah.
I ask them that question. What kind of Kuruman will be? Will Kuruman develop?
Will it be peaceful? Will it be safe?
Or are you going to become those people who would strike for water? Just bend the road. Now because the taxis no longer take your route to drop you there because you have damaged the pavement. Now you want to strike for the pavement, you damage the clinic. Now because the clinic in Batlaros is no longer working, and then in Marupin they no longer want people in Batlaros. Now you're going to bend the school for the clinic to be built. Or are you going to be a problem-solving people? Now, looking at the stats and how the rate of how things are going in our area, what I see is that, yes, there's still hope, Miner.
Yeah.
There's still hope we're going to have. But if whatever that is happening right now, it is not intervened, it's not attacked,
it's going to get
family worse. So we are going to have a different thing, Miner, tomorrow.
Different fathers, different uncles.
We are going to have
grandfathers.
Just like it happened in Nuyana. These young girls, most of the young girls, their fathers are there. They are alive, but they're not available in their lives. Because also their fathers, they are still young, they were not taught properly. And remember, it's only a man by nature who can raise a girl child and a boy child. And a woman cannot raise a boy child to be a man. But a man can teach a girl child to be a woman and can teach a boy to be a man.
That's interesting.
A man is a leader.
That's true.
By nature.
With that tough love that is necessary.
Yes.
You understand? So that the girl doesn't get exploited by what she meets on the street, and so that the boy can become what he needs to become.
Naturally, girls are the receivers. They want to receive love. They want to receive things. I will come and propose or present a gift. Present the poison wrapped in beautiful colors, beautiful gift, and she will see that.
The girl.
Girls, most of the girls would ask me, who comes to me? There's this one who normally wants me to hotspot the connected data. Others, Mister, would you buy me grasshopper? Others, would you buy me iPhone? Others would.
What?
Yeah.
That's how they get exploited.
Simple as that. You know why? Pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure to want to have, so that they can also show to their. Let's pause it here. I want you to look at our viewers. I want you to say anything from the bottom of your heart, And I'm not going to confine you to the boy child only. If you feel it's necessary for the girl child, or it's for the parents, or it's for other teachers, or it's for sex offenders that you think is necessary, please say something, sir.
You know, Miner, what I can say to my people is that, especially the elders,
Yes.
culture is important in our life. Culture is necessary, and this is because we have experienced the teachings from our elders. We have seen how we were raised, how it shaped us to be who we are today. Yes, I'm not saying back in the days there was nothing like bullying, there was nothing like gangsters,
Sure.
there was nothing like drugs, there was nothing like sexual irresponsibility. However, the rate it grows is growing right now. It's different, it differs, and it's a concern because of now it even affect a young child as young as 9 years, 8 years, 11 years. So to the elders, we need to bring back the culture. We need to bring back how the teachings of our elders. We shouldn't kill them. We shouldn't replace them with whatever, the government is trying. I'm not saying the government is wrong, but I'm saying also we need culture. As Africans, we need culture. We need to teach our children the truth. We mustn't be afraid to talk to them. Because we are afraid to talk to them. In the street, they are not afraid to talk to them. They tell it as it is. And then they start comparing the two. My father, but
In the streets is a different
this lady or this man, o kgona go ntshwara ka matselo, o kgona go dira eng bilo mpolela or go strate my father o dira bashimane ba loma. But when you get to the street, they see, they call a spade a spade. And sometimes they even use love as a disguise to just exploit them sexually. What I can say again to the learners is this. Girls, I know you are into drugs as well, substance abuse. I know, I'm aware, because of when you check the stats, when you go to the internet, you see videos, you see boys doing wrong things. Now there's what we call truth. They smoke each and now. Recently there's been a video. The video has been trending, I'm not sure, of a boy crying online, pleading with others to stop smoking, because it shows the danger that these young ones are exposed to, but they are not aware. They're just living their lives. Another one thing I want to say to the society is that these kids, like we normally say, they are our future. Ask yourself where you are. What kind of a future are we talking about? What kind of environment? Because we are getting old. We need doctors. We need police people. We need counselors. We need people who will look after what we've built so far. We need people who will look after our well-being once we are old. When I get older, I normally tell these learners at school, or now I want someone, when I'm old and fragile, I want to get to the hospital and someone will say, oh, Miner, please keep the light, come. I want that. I'm investing.
Yeah.
Because this is an invest. Let's invest properly. Because there's nothing wrong on investing positivity. It's like we are planting.
Yes.
We are planting and we expect to reap good things.
Miner, thank you so much.
I appreciate
for your time. Thank you for all that you have shared with us. Very effective, very fruitful. This is the Impact Show. We are going to talk about topics that people hardly talk about. Miner says at home they cover up the information in the streets. They tell it like it is. In this show, we tell it like it is. We will not tell you that Basivene Baloma, will tell you exactly what they do to you. That's what Minere has shared with us, real information. Spotify, Torisho Tsimera, Instagram, Torisho Tsimera, Facebook, Torisho Tsimera, TikTok, The Impact Show, that's what you search. And then on YouTube, search Torisho Tsimera 6033. Don't remember to subscribe. That's what the most important part. Thank you for those who have subscribed so far. We really appreciate the support. The channel is growing steadily. And remember also to like and to comment. God bless you.